Today, let's explore a discreet yet exceptionally special member of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's famous family, their only biological son, Knox Jolie-Pitt. Despite living under Hollywood's spotlight, Knox is quite reserved and appears less in public compared to his siblings. However, this makes him even more intriguing and mysterious to fans. Knox was born on July 12, 2008 in Nice, France, along with his twin sister Vivienne Marceline. From birth, he became the center of media and fan attention as the biological child of one of Hollywood's most powerful couples. In his early years, Knox often accompanied his family on charitable trips and events, but as he grew older, he appeared less in public. What makes Knox even more special in people's eyes is his exceptional height and his growing resemblance to his father. Knox possesses an impressive height, and many speculate that he might even surpass Brad Pitt in height when he grows up. With his handsome face, blonde hair, and blue eyes, Knox is often described as a perfect replica of his famous father. Knox not only resembles his father in appearance but also shares many of Brad Pitt's personality traits. He is known to be quite calm, composed, and somewhat reserved. Nevertheless, Knox has a keen interest in exploration and a passion for the arts, especially music and cinema. Many sources suggest that he might pursue a career in the arts like his parents in the future, but for now, Knox is enjoying his childhood and focusing on his studies. Angelina Jolie has shared that she always strives to raise her children in the most normal environment possible, despite their public life. She often takes her children on trips, involves them in charitable activities, and encourages them to learn about the world around them. This helps Knox and his siblings develop a broad perspective and compassion, despite living in the luxury of Hollywood. Although Knox does not appear frequently in public, whenever he does accompany his mother or siblings, he garners special attention. Fans often notice his remarkable growth and maturity over the years. Knox, with his reserved nature and increasing resemblance to his father, is gradually becoming a new role model in the hearts of fans, not only because of his famous lineage but also due to his promising personal development and character. Knox Jolie-Pitt, while one of the most private members of the Jolie-Pitt family, carries a unique charm. With his exceptional growth and artistic potential, he not only sparks curiosity but also holds the promise of a bright and surprising future. Knox, like every other child in the family, is writing his own story, a story full of inspiration and significance. The story begins with one of Hollywood's most famous couples, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. They were once the epitome of love, power, and glamour. However, when their relationship ended, their children became the focus of the media and the public. Recently, the name Shiloh, their 18-year-old biological daughter, has caused quite a stir worldwide. We all know that the Jolie-Pitt family always draws media attention, not just because of the parents' fame, but also due to the emotional stories of their children. But this time, Shiloh's story has especially drawn attention due to her bold and courageous actions. It is known that Shiloh independently hired a lawyer to remove her father's surname from her name, keeping only her mother's surname. Angelina was reportedly unaware of Shiloh's actions. At first glance, many might think this is too big a decision for an 18-year-old girl, but when delving deeper into the circumstances, one can see Shiloh's bravery and strength. She is not only seeking personal freedom but also wants to assert herself amidst a famous and highly pressured family. In the Jolie-Pitt family, each child is nurtured with love and careful attention from Angelina Jolie. However, the separation of their parents likely left emotional scars on the children. For Shiloh, deciding to keep her mother's surname might be her way of seeking some peace, a stronger connection with the mother she loves. Shiloh's actions also remind fans of the beautiful moments between Angelina and her children. As a devoted and resilient mother, Angelina always puts her children first. She once said that being a mother is the most important thing in her life, and every decision she makes is aimed at the best interest of her children. Shiloh's case is not just a story about a name, but also an expression of a process of growing up and self-affirmation. Shiloh, with her courage, has taught us about standing up for what we believe in, regardless of public pressure and attention. Keywords related to Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, and their children, especially Shiloh, are currently a hot topic across various media outlets. Fans are not only interested in the sensational aspect of the story but also in the deep emotions and lessons about love, family, and strength from the Jolie-Pitt children. Following these developments, the media is also quite curious about the attitudes of the twins, Knox and Vivienne. Recently, Vivienne was spotted strolling with her mother, Angelina Jolie. This indicates that their relationship remains very close. As for Knox, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's only biological son, he remains more reserved and private. From a young age, both Knox and Vivienne have attracted considerable media attention. As they entered adolescence, Knox and Vivian remained among the most watched children whenever they appeared. Born into a famous and wealthy family, Knox and Vivian have grown up to be very down-to-earth and sociable. Alongside the support of nannies, Knox and Vivian grew up under the care of their older siblings. According to shared accounts, both children are very affectionate and well-behaved. Time has flown by, and they are now preparing to turn 16. While Vivian has become a personal assistant to her mother, Knox remains quite reserved and introverted. In a recent appearance, Knox impressed with his exceptional height. Currently, Knox is the tallest in the family, confirmed to be taller than his mother. It is estimated that Knox is now nearly 1.8 meters tall. Moreover, many people have noted that Knox looks more like his father as he grows up. Instead of the chubby cheeks he had as a child, Knox's face has changed significantly during adolescence, with sharper features becoming more prominent. Knox Jolie-Pitt, despite his infrequent public appearances, never fails to astound fans with his elegance and demeanor. Particularly, his presence while accompanying his mother on shopping trips always garners attention. He often appears alongside Angelina Jolie in some of the world's top fashion boutiques, but he is far from an ordinary child. Not only is he the son of one of Hollywood's most famous couples, but Knox also serves as a talented and stylish escort for his beautiful mother. In addition to his striking appearance, Knox demonstrates maturity and responsibility by taking on the task of carrying bags for his mother. Despite being just a boy, he exudes sophistication and patience in every step, every small gesture while fulfilling his duties. Knox's image when accompanying his mother becomes a source of inspiration not only in terms of fashion but also in family relationships and teamwork spirit. He is not merely an escort but also a reliable and supportive companion to Angelina Jolie during each shopping excursion. Every time he goes shopping with his mother, Knox earns admiration from fans for his maturity and distinguished demeanor. Far from being an ordinary boy, Knox Jolie-Pitt is an icon of style and maturity in the eyes of admirers. Knox is described as very gentle and considerate, particularly towards his younger sister. He has a passion for photography and even learns sign language. At the age of 12, Knox served as a photographer's assistant for his mother, Angelina Jolie. The actress selected 2 photos taken by her son outside the hallway to accompany her latest interview in the June 2020 issue of Harper's Bazaar magazine. Compared to his siblings, such as Maddox, Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, and Vivian, Knox Jolie-Pitt is often described as a more introverted and shy boy, but highly intelligent. Within Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's famous family, Knox tends to be discreet and less involved in public attention, preferring instead to explore and develop his personal interests. While he may live a more introverted and reserved life, Knox is incredibly intelligent and astute. He possesses keen observation and reasoning skills, often demonstrating creativity and intellect in all his activities. Although he appears infrequently in the public eye, each time he does, Knox surprises everyone with his talent and intelligence. With such a personality, Knox Jolie-Pitt is not only an important member of the famous family but also an icon of introversion, intelligence, and potential personal development. Up to this point, Knox Jolie-Pitt is the only child in the Jolie-Pitt family who hasn't publicly criticized his father, Brad Pitt, in any matter related to the family's private life. Despite experiencing upheavals in his parents' relationship, Knox maintains his silence and refrains from engaging in public disputes or criticism. In a high-profile family like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's, personal lives and family relationships often attract attention and scrutiny. However, Knox has chosen to keep himself out of controversies and focus on his personal development and family happiness. Knox's silence and patience not only demonstrate his independent and self-reliant nature but also reflect respect and love for his parents. Despite the challenges and turmoil in family life, Knox always maintains his affection and never voices criticism or condemnation towards anyone. With his unique personality and intelligent choice, Knox Jolie-Pitt has become an inspiration and role model for many, not only within the family but also in the broader community. He shows that in life, silence and patience can also be forms of strength and wisdom.